Hello everyone, I'm Denise with Spiritual Growth Tarot, and today is August 30th, and this reading is to determine the relationship between Melania and Donald. So this first reading will just be about her. So the top row here is going to show me the ways in which she has control over him. And the bottom row will be him, and how he is maybe at mercy, to her in some ways. So, but just tuning into Melania. Okay, and especially her relationship to him, over him, control over him. And because it's a relationship, I'm drawing 6 cards. Ooh. Okay. So how he, excuse me, has been handling himself in relationship with her because of this control that she has over him. In the next reading, I'll flip it around and we'll see how he has control over her. Okay, so how he handles the control she has over him, if any. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so we have the 3 of Swords, the way she controls him. The 5 of Cups. Let's see, I don't know how I'm going to fit this in frame. Let's just get it this way. Oh, we have plenty of room here. Okay. So, we have the 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords. And then let's see how he handles this. Wow, this is really, that's pretty interesting there. Okay. In the way he handles this lack of control, we have the 3 of Cups, the Sun, we have the Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups, of course, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so with the, so just remember, this top row is how she has control over him. Okay, so she's used her words to express her disappointment in him. She's used her words to tell him exactly how she feels about him. She's withheld herself. She's gone into like hoarding mode, like just holding on to, trying to hold on to herself. And this is also the card of healthy boundaries. If she has found her healthy boundaries at this point, I would hope so. This can also be harsh words. This can also be, telling him what she really thinks. I mean, of course, he's cheated on her how many times? He's paid off porn stars. I mean, he had to pay off Stormy Daniels. And just recently, he was ordered to pay Stormy Daniels legal fees. So, on a financial level, right here, just, this let me get what's mine from this guy because he has broken my heart and I'm completely disappointed in him. I mean, it's right there. And I think another way she has control over him is by looking elsewhere, traveling to get away. I mean, she spent many, many, many days in New York. Well, first of all, when after he was inaugurated, she didn't even move into the White House with him until later on. But then, just recently, I think she took off for New York for at least a couple weeks. I believe. I could be wrong about that, but that part doesn't really matter. The important thing here is to know that she's looking elsewhere. She's looking over, out into the rest of the world to protect herself and her son. And so the way she's had control over him is by the looking elsewhere, protecting herself, letting him know how disappointed she is, and then by restricting any, I believe, attention and communication that she gives to him. This is like, the major cold shoulder. It's the I won't touch you. It's the, remember the footage of them walking together? I think it was after getting off of either plane or helicopter, and she like flicked his hand, away from, like he tried to hold her hand and she went like that. Yep. That's what that's about. Like, get away from me. So they're not, I don't think they're having sex. I was like, ugh, I didn't even think about that. But I don't think that their relationship is anything other than, it's looking like it's just, a facade. So the way she controls him is by getting his money and keeping it for herself and her son. And there was a contract. There was a relationship contract, and she just holds her energy in with him. It's facade, show up, do whatever she's got to do, because it's part of this contract here. And now we'll see more when I do the one where he's what control he has over her, but. She has control over him by withholding and boundaries, of course, and looking elsewhere and expressing her disappointment. And just this holding, this stalemate position. I don't think she's giving him one iota of her attention or her care. It's all just the facade. It's like he has, it looks like he has hired an arm piece. He's got his arm candy and that's about it. Now the way he's handling it is for him to go and look for other women. And he was doing that already, so that's just, that's more of that. And he does have a contract with her, some type of a contract. A financial contract, of course. Obviously. And the way he's handling all of this lack of attention is he's just going after what he wants. He's just using his, I'll do what I want. And then of course, he keeps a smokescreen around him, with the relationship with her. This is just the facade. This is the facade of the relationship. And what he does is he just goes forward and tries to, collect more money, get more money. But there's a burden because he does not have, at his age, you just have to imagine, he's probably not capable of going and getting a new girlfriend, right? I mean, and he's probably not functioning in any way other than the doling out of money. So that's his burden. And he has, he's earned this burden because his own self-esteem is really just tied to his finances. It doesn't have anything to do with his ability to have a healthy relationship. So yeah, so he's burdened by that contract that he has with her. But he's not ever letting anybody know any of this. But it's there. You can see that it's there. Okay, so that's all I have for what she has over him. And I'll be right back with the other way around. Okay, thanks you guys.